And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Rattler. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first. Down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Ready. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
10, run. Dog red. White.
On play action, Rattler. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints.
Touchdown New Orleans.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. They'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 39 yards. Play action. It's Penix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. handoff, running right. And he's going to be close to the first down. Falcons just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Double, 8, 10.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That is hot. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
Off the bootleg, here's Rattler. by Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. And here's Bijan. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Third and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 cycles.
First down.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Tucker, good on the extra point. Saints are out to a 21-10 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On play action, Penix rolling to the left. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Penix. Out wide. That's Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the Saints' 48-yard line.
On second down, Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
13-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set, drill, 52, black 40. Ready?
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Miller. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start.
Ready.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to have the Saints first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 50.
A run up the middle with Miller. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
to throw. Here's Penix. Open man is Jennings. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawks.
Here's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 72.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. This one caught at the 4. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Saints' 3-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Penix. Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rattler going up top for Evans. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Saints going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Down.
On 1st down, here's Rattler. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Claude red. 6. Mega. Ready?
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go. 45. White. You. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Rattler. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal.
A 50-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Smash.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's taken in by Jennings. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here we go. 60.
We'll try the right side this time. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Whoa! Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double. Here we go.
He'll start the drive with Miller. Shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Miller. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And he will score again. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Saints will go up by 7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. We'll go play action now with Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the run to the right. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. They'll try to run, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
Ready. Set, hunt. 43 rail, rail green. Hunt.
Play action, Rattler. For right side to Olave. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Saints, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
23 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rattler now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready. Red 38, cut.
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
Ready, go. Hey, Green. Green Jack.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Makes the score.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Again, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again, it's Penix. Well, here, down the field, will fall incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Penix on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
4th down, and here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. With the RPO, this is out to Evans. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Ready.
Now it's Miller. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Let's go. You don't blue. 53.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his man, that's Olave. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 block. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Rattler. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down.
Off play action, it's Rattler. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right. 97. Down. 10 flat. Set.
Off play action, here's Rattler. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker, good on the extra point. Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. So this one a win for the visiting Saints as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card.